Let's get to this wedding, Captain.
Bon voyage.
Hey guys, it is Saturday morning. I'm wearing some broken glasses right now. And we are headed out to, I honestly don't even know where we are. We drove like 30, 40 minutes out here. We're going to pick up a plant, a faux plant that I ordered months ago at this point. What is it, from CB2?
Yeah.
I think it was like a sale. I don't know what happened. I ordered a fake plant. I don't even remember what it looks like at this point. We've actually done this once before, a couple of weeks ago. What's happening? We're on a road. The road you chose. Okay, we've actually done this whole thing before because Grant thought that it was ready for pickup. I guess it was on back order or something. I don't know. I don't understand why.
I don't know.
This is our situation.
We cheaped out and did doing this instead of paying a little extra for like home delivery, which is what we should have done.
So we're driving out to the, I guess like the distribution center, or I don't even know, but we're back. We did this whole long drive here and back last time, and it wasn't here. Pressure's on. The heat is on.
Okay, the order number is 136.
Back at the ramp.
I hope it fits in here. Oh my gosh. I'm just
You just gonna have to live with those.
This is my life now.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Guess what? We got a tree.
Cool tree, bro.
It almost didn't fit, and the loading people had some serious doubts. They're like, we don't think it's gonna fit in there. We have no other option, so we made it work. All right, so it's been a couple of hours. We've done a few things. We had lunch. We went outside and talked to our neighbors for like 20 minutes. It must have been only like 20 minutes, but I was drenched in sweat. It is so unbearably hot out. I know everyone everywhere is dealing with extreme heat right now, but that was a questionable choice. I was so hot. Had to make a complete change. I did my makeup because, believe it or not, tonight we're going to a wedding. Did your heart just stop right there? Because I would understand if it did, but we're not actually physically going to a wedding. It's gonna be a Zoom wedding. I would much rather get to go to a beautiful, fun wedding in Colorado, but I'm excited that we get to be a part of it, but I think that's gonna be pretty fun. Oh, also this afternoon, we got sucked into a movie called The Plaza Hotel. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I don't know what year it was made. It looked like it was 60s, maybe 70s. It had Walter Matthau in it, and it was devastating, and only the way that like old movies can be, where they're just raw and real and like unfixably sad. I don't know how we got sucked into that. I feel very lazy for watching that in the middle of the day, but Grant's actually out running an errand right now, and I want to show you this tree. And I also need to find a spot for the tree because I kind of bought it on a whim because it was on sale, and I wasn't sure about where I wanted to put it, but I know it will be great for any of the spots that I have. So I'm going to show you all of my ideas, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments about where you think the perfect spot would be. So here's our tree. I obviously haven't done anything to it. I haven't taken any of the packaging off, and it is really tall. I think it is 6 foot in total, maybe 5.5 feet. I don't know. I need to stand next to it to let you guys really see if it's taller than me, but I haven't spread it out yet. It actually looks like the kind of plant that a ton of you guys were saying this plant was, a corn plant, but it doesn't have the same kind of stalk. I looked it up. I looked up all of your suggestions. I really appreciate all of you plant experts being very patient with me. I'm taking your advice with watering it more and draining it and all of that stuff, but I'm still a little bit confused because I looked up all of your suggestions and it had a different kind of thing right here. Like it doesn't have this thing, you know? I mean, this is a fake plant, obviously. Anyway, let's get to the point. I'm gonna spread it out. How do we look? Okay, to me, it kind of looks like it's having a bad hair day, but I tried my best to spread them out. But overall, I do think this is a nice artificial plant, as nice as they can get, I guess. I don't have a lot of experience with nice artificial plants, so I like it. I think it's good. Now we gotta figure out where we're gonna put it. All right, so it's a little bit hard to see with all the light coming in through the windows, but option 1 is here in the dining room in the corner. I would rather have a live plant right there, like maybe move this snake plant over to that space, but I also like having something tall there. I think that's a nice place, but since it does get sun, I think a live plant would be better there, but I do kind of like it. It's just really, this option might be a little bit deceiving because this room is just very hard to show because of the lighting. All right, here we go. Basically, I'm still very undecided about this little area of our home. It's a very awkward space. We've all established the fact that it would be perfect for a Christmas tree, although I do really like to put a Christmas tree sort of near a window so you can see it from outside the house when you're driving up. I think that's like a magical thing, so I would probably rather put it somewhere else, although this space obviously would be perfect for a Christmas tree. But the other parts of the year, what do you put there? I don't like the bar cart there. I don't know if I really like this lamp here. Obviously, this was never supposed to happen for the amount of time it's been happening, but I just still haven't decided. But would this tree be nice here? Anyway, this is another option, but obviously not with all the other stuff that is happening here. I would like to get rid of this bar cart. I'm just over it. Like, the bar cart moment is over for me. That's option 2 though. There is this piece of furniture from Crate and Barrel that I absolutely love. It's from the Leigh collection. I'll put a picture of it on screen. We have gone to look at that, I mean, long ago, back when it came out, and I've looked at it online so many times. It's so expensive, and it's a little bit taller than these little steps right here, this black accent. So I feel like it might be a little bit awkward since it's so round and circular and huge, but I love that piece of furniture, and I feel like that would be like the statement maker, like the thing that would make sense right there. And it would add storage, which I feel like we need. So just to confuse the issue a little bit, there's that. Okay, let's move on.
Hey girlfriend, are you the sweetest girl in the world?
Okay, so this is option 3. Obviously, I would put it in some kind of planter or something to finish the look. My only reservation about having it right here is, again, it's right by 2 windows. I could put a real tree here, and that's what I've always wanted. And having a fake tree next to a window means the sun could age the color and wash out the color over time, and that would kind of just be a waste. I guess my idea is that if you're gonna have a fake plant, you might as well put it in a spot where a real plant wouldn't survive. Although I do think this looks kind of nice, even though it's sort of competing with the arc lamp here, and I don't want to move this thing. Okay, I feel like I've kind of eliminated this option, but tell me what you think. Okay, so option number 4, we're in the bedroom. This plant right here, I like having something green right there, something green that I don't have to worry about, but this plant, I think I've had it for like 9-10 years. It was originally from IKEA. It was never the best quality, but now it's really breaking down. If you try to move that pot at all of these things are loose and it will fall right apart. It's also really dirty and very hard to clean, and my allergies kick up big time when I try to clean it. But I really love having something green right there, especially something green I don't have to worry about. I love having it next to the mirror for Instagram purposes, which is ridiculous, yes. But let's see how the other tree goes right here. Obviously, I decided to just be lazy on this one. I feel like we can get the idea of how it would look just if I put it in front. It's a little heavy, and I don't feel like wrestling the original one that's behind it because I tried to move it for a second and it started to fall apart. So I'm just not ready to deal with that and then try to put it back in its place. I definitely think it's an upgrade for this corner over the other plant. Okay, so I really thought I had more options to consider than this, but those are the 4 places I'm thinking about. If I think of another one, I'll show you later on in the vlog, but I just realized it's 5:30 right now and we don't have very much longer before the wedding starts, so I need to set up, maybe put a little eyeliner on, and I feel like I also need to call Grant because I'm pretty sure he does not realize how long it's been and how little time we have before this wedding starts. And I don't know why I feel like, oh, we're like going and doing something tonight. Kind of ridiculous, especially after last weekend. Last weekend was so much fun. Really, it was just so much more than I expected. And even though we didn't get to do all the activities and stuff like that because we wanted to stay as safe as possible, it was just so much fun. I just had such a blast, and I know Grant did too. And hopefully you guys had fun watching that vlog, especially the podcast portion. Oh, I also want to say, I just recorded my advice video. So I put out on my story last Wednesday, that I was doing another advice video, but I'm opening it up beyond relationship questions, which I really love relationship advice. And that's what my last 2 have been, but I've gotten so many requests from doing those videos to open it up beyond relationship stuff. So that's what I did for this one. And I actually recorded that video on Friday. And that one is gonna be major. And the reason why I just thought about it whenever I said podcast is because so many people, when I put those videos out, say, you need to make this a podcast, this needs to be a podcast. Like, but I feel like I'm making a podcast when I do those videos, and it could easily be a podcast for you guys if you would just like close your eyes or look away from the video and just listen to it, because it is totally something that you could just listen to. Anyway, for those of you that really like those advice videos, another one is coming this coming week, so definitely look out for that. It was a crazy one. I got some insane emails that truly make my blood boil. I'm not even joking. Just the things that you guys are dealing with out there, I'm mad for you. I'm not mad at you, obviously, but the things you're dealing with are just crazy. Y'all, Grant is home. Y'all, this is a y'all situation.
What's happening in my home?
Grant got home like 5 seconds ago. I went and took Luna out, walked back in, and he's trying to coordinate the Zoom wedding situation on his iPad to the TV, wearing this. Explain yourself.
What do you mean explain myself?
Luna's ready for the wedding. Are you all dressed up with nowhere to go? I can't. All right, so it looks like Captain Cocktail over here is gonna be making us a drink tonight. You know what, guys? I don't really know what's going on, but one of his errands was going to one of his favorite stores. I don't think you've been there in a very long time.
No, I haven't. Not since it's been pre-corona times. I don't remember the last time I was there.
Yeah, it was.
And,
you know, we haven't been drinking hardly at all in the past, I don't know how long, year.
Yeah.
And apparently someone was inspired. So what are we gonna make? We're gonna teach you whatever Grant's deciding to make right now. It's Captain's choice today.
Captain's choice, yeah. You're gonna get a ranch water, very good tequila, and then I'm making a tea punch with Clarin, which is like a Haitian rum. Tea punch is the kind of national cocktail of the island of Martinique. A very refreshing, light, not too fruity or anything. So
here we go.
Get started?
The ranch water is one of our all-time favorite drinks, really just for any time we're gonna have a drink. If you think you like margaritas, you will probably like this more if you're anything like me, because it's not as sickly sweet and heavy and honestly gross. So many margaritas are just plain gross, and this is actually just the perfect drink, whether you're having dinner or on a beach or doing a Zoom wedding with your captain husband.
Yeah, it's just, there's a bunch of different variations. I just use Blanco tequila. We have like a little orange liqueur, whichever one you like. A little fresh lime squeeze. And then we'll just do a little soda water, spring water, whatever you want. Just some bubbly stuff. Give it a little swizzle. Give us a taste. Let me get your reaction.
All right. Perfect.
Perfect. All right.
Okay, so the next one is going to be the tea punch for Grant.
Yep. And this is just your rum. You do as much or as little simple syrup as you want. I'm just going to do just a little bit. I mean, just like a splash. And then same thing, lime. And then soda. I think a real tea punch may actually just be water.
Uh-oh.
I think the bubbles, though, you get a little more flavor.
We love some bubbles.
That's it, and that's all, folks.
Let's get to this wedding, Captain.
Bon voyage.
All right, the captain got it set up where we've got the iPad here and it's connected to the TV so we can see everything really big. It hasn't started yet. We're just doing like a photo montage of everything, and then I'm sure the ceremony will start pretty soon.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Yay!
The doggy up there. See the doggies? That's cool.
She's too sleepy to look at the donkey. Was a little freaked out about that dance party.